Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel ONS Academy. Today we are going to learn measurement of physical quantities. Lesson number 6 from science textbook. This is the part 2. In part 1 I have read up to here and I have explained up to here. Now go to page 43. Here there are many physical quantities. But a majority of them are related to each other. There are many physical quantities, but they are related with each other. You have learned that the quantity speed is the ratio of the quantities distance and time. Okay. Try this. You have to try this at your home. Work out the area of your classroom. Which quantities are taken into account to calculate the area? Okay. You have to do one thing. The quantities which are taken into consideration are length, breadth, and height. A classroom is a three-dimensional figure, and to find its total surface area will need to length, breadth, and height of the classroom. What is fundamental quantities? You know what is fundamental quantities? Here the definition is shown. Fundamental quantities. It is enough to select a few out of the many quantities and standardize the units. Okay. The fundamental quantity is dependent physical quantity that is not possible to express in other physical quantity. It is used as pillars for other physics: length, mass, time, electric current, thermodynamic, temperature, etc. are examples of fundamental quantities. Such quantities are called fundamental quantities. Their units are called standard units. Of course, a standard fundamental unit must be available to all, and it must not be variable. International system of units. The International System of Units, SL, abbreviated from the French system international. The units is the modern form of the metric system. It is the only system of the measurement with an official status in nearly every country in the world. 22 derived units have been provided with special names and symbols. An international system of units based on system fundamental units called system international is currently used all over the world. It is also called the metric system. I have learnt in the part 1 what is metric system. What is metric system? This I will explain you in the first part. The names and symbols of units. The names of and symbols of the units of the fundamental quantities. The names and symbols of the units of the fundamental quantities. There are having too much like length, meter, m, mass, kilogram, kg, time, second, s. One more I am adding here: electric current. Electric current. Here write one electric current, ampere A. This diagram you have to copy in your notebook, okay? And write in the topic the names and symbols of the units of the fundamental quantities. From here till here you write in your notebook and draw this diagram in your notebook. Length, time and mass in this system are given in the following table. Okay. This from here till here you write in your notebook the names and the symbols, etc. etc. From here till here copy the question in your notebook and draw this diagram. I will send this. You have to do by your own. Find out. You have to find out by your own, but we will read it. What is an atomic? What is atomic clock? Where is it kept? The definition of its: the Master Atomic Clock ensemble at the U.S. Naval Observatory in Washington, D.C., which provides the time standard for us. U.S. Department of Defense. How is the velocity of light used for determining the standard meter? Velocity of the light in air or vacuum 3 multiplied by 8 meters. For the convenience we used to take the value as 3 multiplied by 10 ms. Although for determine the definition of the meter correct speed of the light is taken. 1 meter is defined as the distance traveled by the light in 1,299,792 nothing. Now see great scientists. Who are great scientists? For example, there are. We know the scientists that changed the world as we know that it through their contributions and discoveries, New Shelter, Albert, etc. When man felt the need to measure things, he started by using the parts of his body of the purpose. In Egypt, in ancient times, the distance from a man's elbow to the tip of his middle finger was called a cubit. The measures would differ from person to person. Therefore, the cubit of the king was considered as a standard in olden times. Weighed gold in a unit called gunj. As hourglass was used for measuring time. Have you seen one? So find out it. See the last page. Identify the wrong methods of measurement shown in the picture and explain why they are wrong. So here they have shown some pictures. See your scale, and they have shown from 2 they are taking measurement. From 2 they are measurement. So this is the method or wrong. So you write in your notebook roughly. You write only for explanation. You write this picture and you draw this picture and write there. This method is wrong because whenever we have to take measurement we have to take from 0. Okay. This definition you write in your notebook. This method is wrong because whenever we have to take measurement, we have to take from 0. We can't take above 0. We can't take from 1 number, we can't take from 2. This is wrong. And from here they have shown from they are taking from measurement from their hand. So draw this hand and write there this measurement can be wrong because all hands are not equal. See, my hand measurement is different and your measurement is different, so you can't. This measurement is not a national measurement. Pen. This is not a measurement. This is not a national measurement because all hands measurement is not equal. All hands are different. Yeah, all hands are different. Okay. So see the glass measurement is also different. See here, these two pictures they have shown. You make the scale picture again, but you make the line here from 0. This right there, this measurement is right. Okay, because from only V0 we have taken. Here not 0 have shown send, but here not 0 only, but they have shown a picture side. And this tarazu also they have shown tarazu measurement, that I think we have told in English. And this method is also right. This measurement is also right. Draw the pictures and write only for explanation with this. Okay. So let's move about front. Importance of accuracy measurement. What is the meaning of it? Accurate measurements are important because precise amounts are required for reaction to take place, for a receipt to turn out, and to keep correct records of a measurement. When measurements are not accurate, this provides incorrect data that can lead to wrong or even dangerous conclusions or results. Due to advantages in technology devices, the measure very small magnitudes of quantities like distance, mass, time, and temperature. See here, major causes of errors in measurement: not using the appropriate device, not using the device properly, environment errors, and inert elimination of devices, abuse of apparatus, effect of loading. Make a list Make a list of possible errors other than these. Do you really get as many liters of petrol as the pump indicates? To ensure this, it is necessary to check it against a standard measure from time to time. This is called the standardization. Similarly, it is necessary to standardize the weights and measure necessary to standardize the weights and measurement used in the market. Okay. Causing of errors in measurement. An object's volume changes due to fluctuations in temperature, which also leads to changes in the object's length. Okay. Measurement target, but also to the measurement instrument. Values are based on a temperature condition of 293 K, 68 degree F. Now come ahead here. Do you know, during a rainy season you might have heard, seen, or and read news regarding how much water is collecting in the dam, how much water is being released, and about the present stock of water in the dam. What do you know in the following terms in the connection? You know what is dam? Dam. What is meaning of dam? Dam meaning, where a wall built across a river to hold back the water and from a lake. Did I shown a picture to you? See, this picture is called a dam. My friend's newspaper. What is the capacity of the various dams in Maharashtra? They have asked a question to us here. What is the capacity of the various dams in Maharashtra? Collect the information about it. I am giving you name of dam. Khadakwasla, year completed in 1880. Gross storage capacity 86,000. A city 1883 40,000. There are many things you can search from internet. Collect information about the discharge of water from various dams during the month of August, September and October of the contents of the discharge. That table I have shown now. That table. So students, this lesson is over. So after sending the questions, answers, we will move on motion, force and work. So thank you everybody.